channel. It's Andrea, and today we'll be doing a new video that I've been really interested in doing. It's going to be my monthly favorite things that I've been loving throughout the month, such as makeup, food, movies, music, and I hope you really enjoy the video. I wanted to do this just so that you could start to get to know me and who I am and my interests. Maybe my interests will inspire you. So let's get right to the video. So if you guys love makeup or into makeup, Ulta is having their 21 Days of Beauty. It is almost over, but I did grab a few things from the 21 Days of Beauty, and the first thing that I got was this Tarte highlighter. This highlighter is amazing. I have it on right now. It's very natural looking. It's in shade Sparkler. There were different ones that were out, but I love trying new things during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty because there's so many different things that you could try that are half off. Even if you don't like it, you could always return it. But I'll show you guys a swatch. This is the swatch of the highlighter. I love how gold it is, and it goes on very pigmented, but you can also get like a very natural look after using this. The next two things that I got were the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I use this in both of my makeup videos, and if you haven't watched that, you definitely should check it out. But I'm in shade Fair Beige, and I was really happy that this concealer was 50% off, and this concealer is very pricey, so I was just glad that this was 50% off because this lasts me a very long time. And then the next thing that I picked up was the Precisely My Eyebrow Pencil from Benefit. I was so happy that my eyebrow pencil was finally on sale, and it does go very fast. I do fill my eyebrows every day, so I did grab a couple just because it was 50% off. And if you were wondering, I am in shade 1. And then moving right along with this video, the music that I've been loving lately. I like a lot of R&B, just the new music that's out today. I've been actually listening to a lot of throwbacks. I don't know why, and a lot of in the feels music. It's almost Libra season, so you know, I gotta get out of my feels real quick. Whenever this video goes up, Libra season will be tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. I've just been listening to Travis Scott, Drake's album, The Care Package. I've still been listening to that. As I said, I was in my feels for some reason. And Bad Bunny and Megan Thee Stallion, just because summer just ended and she's still on my playlist because it was a hot girl summer. Young Thug, So Much Fun album. This was a good album. Summer Walker's always a move, and Lil Uzi is always on my playlist. He's my favorite rap artist. He's been since he dropped his first mixtape, Lil Uzi vs. the World. I just loved his music ever since. He's definitely so hype, and I just love the beat, and I just love the way he raps and just his personality altogether. And then The Life of Pierre, that album was a banger all summer. I definitely love to listen to that, and I feel like that album never gets old. And I've just always listened to his music anyway, so I've just been a fan of his. And Lil Keed, the album was pretty good. Party Next Door, I've always listened to Party Next Door. And then Her, I don't know why. Like I said, I was in my feels, but I've just been loving her lately and just listening to her old albums. I've always been a big Sean fan, so Single Again was a great song. And then Teyana Taylor, I've always loved her music. Her album KTSE, I just loved her music on that album, and I've just been recently listening to her again. So Playboi Carti, Die Lit, that is always a banger. I love that album. Throwback to 2 summers ago, I believe. And I'm still listening to it now. I love every song on that album. And then Astroworld, I'll never stop listening to Astroworld. I love Travis Scott from the very beginning, and he's amazing in concert because I love going to concerts. And just all around, the Die Lit album was amazing. Even Love Is Rage by Lil Uzi, we're still waiting for External Take, and then Megan Thee Stallion. And the next topic that I had was movies. I only have one for this month. My boyfriend and I, we love going to the movie theater and seeing all the different movies that have come out, but we've only seen the Scary Stories movie. We love going to see scary movies, so if you don't like scary movies, then you obviously wouldn't like this movie, but I loved it. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone if you haven't seen it yet, but I highly recommend it. I jumped like 20 times because I'm a scaredy cat, but I love that there was a scary story for each character. That was a great movie. I would give it like an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. So yeah, you should definitely go see it. TV shows. I love watching TV shows. I have Hulu and Netflix, and a lot of the shows that I watched during the fall time, they're finally coming back and I'm so excited. So some of the shows that I already watched is 13 Reasons Why, Orange is the New Black. The shows that are coming back onto Hulu, the next season is This Is Us. I love that show. If you don't watch it, you need to start watching it. I think it's just very powerful with the stories that they do show and how each character's story is different, but they're all intertwined because it's a family. And then I love the next show is A Million Reasons Why. I was kind of hesitant on watching this at first, but it's kind of like This Is Us on how each character, their friends and family, they're all different stories, but they're all intertwined, and there's just a very good plot behind that show. And the next one is Grey's Anatomy. Everybody knows Grey's Anatomy. I love that show. I've been watching it from the very beginning, and I've just been hooked on it ever since. And I definitely get emotionally attached to the characters, and my boyfriend always has to remind me that I am watching a TV show. And then the next one is The Good Doctor. I love this show. It is so good. It's very powerful and moving. I am a nursing major, so I love watching any medical shows. I love watching The Good Doctor because there isn't a show that's like it, and I do love how the main character, his story, and the challenges that he does face, and I just am so excited to see where the preference of this season goes. I think it comes out next week, the week of the 23rd, I believe. And then the last TV show is obviously American Horror Story. It's almost Halloween. It's almost Libra season, like I said. But American Horror Story, I'm so excited. I haven't watched the new episode that came out, but I haven't been able to watch the other seasons, I guess, just because I am like deathly afraid of clowns, and I was not about to watch the cult one, but this one looked really scary to watch, so I'm excited. Hopefully I like it. I'll definitely have to update you guys on my next video for October favorites if I am liking American Horror Story or I stop watching. Then it is almost fall time, my favorite time of year. I'm obsessed with Bath & Body Works. I mean, what girl is not? And the candle that I got was an autumn candle. It smells amazing. It smells like fall in a candle, but this one I guess smells like cranberries and apple. I have been burning this non-stop lately, and I guess I've just been loving new scents that they came out with, especially the apple scents. Apples are my favorite smell versus like soap, hand sanitizer, or the candles. For example, they were having a 6 soaps for $18, and I got the frosted cranberry, of course. I always get this one during the fall. The one I picked to start using first was an apple one. It's afternoon apple picking. I love this smell. It smells so good. And then I guess a fruity smell. I always get like 1 or 2 fruity smells. I got pumpkin cupcake. This one smells really good. It's definitely like a girly scent. Of course, I got another apple one. I feel like there's like a hint of cinnamon, but this is like fall in a soap. It just smells really good and just reminds me a lot of the fall time. So I'm definitely going to be having fall time scents, I guess, year round, because I have so many soaps that I don't know what to do with, so I'll be stocked up with my soaps. I got vanilla sage. I felt like this was a good balance on all my other fall scents, especially whenever fall ends. This will be perfect to start in the winter time because it won't be, I guess, as fall smelling. And then I got sugar cookie because it reminded me of Christmas time, so this will be like a perfect soap to have during Christmas time because it smells so good. It smells exactly like a sugar cookie. For my food, for gluten-free, if you watch gluten-free snacks that I love during the summertime, I'll just give you a rundown. I do have celiac disease. I have been diagnosed for 4 years now, and it's definitely been a struggle, but I have found so many different gluten-free snacks, and my mom has helped me so much because she does have celiac as well. So my first snack that I have that I still have been loving ever since my summertime gluten-free snack haul, the Cloud 10. These taste so good. If you have celiac disease, you won't be able to eat Rice Krispie treats, so this is a good alternative to Rice Krispie treats because they taste exactly like them. And it's 15 grams of protein, and it is the flavor vanilla. There are also flavors of birthday cake, double chocolate, and chocolate coconut. But I usually don't eat the whole thing. I just cut it in half because it is very big. The next gluten-free food that I have is the Lundenberg rice cakes. I got the flavor cinnamon toast. These are gluten-free and vegan, and they're amazing if you put peanut butter or almond butter down on it with some fruit on top, and it's a great start to your morning for your breakfast or even for a snack. These are delicious and they're new, so if you like rice cakes, then you'll like this. And then lastly, I have been loving the past month, as you can tell, it's almost gone, but I've been loving the organic gluten-free cranberry maple granola. It is from the Sprouts brand and it is gluten-free. I actually put this on my coconut milk yogurt, and I'll make it like a parfait with some fruit in it, and I'll just put this right on top, and you should definitely try it. That is it for my video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Comment anything in the suggestions. I'll put everything that I mentioned down below in the description. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you all for watching, and I really hope to see you in my next one during Libra season. Bye!